Here tonight for the election of Ben Cline for our new congressman. You know, I met Ben on the campaign trail about 3 years ago with the Speaker of the House, Todd Gilbert, and he talked about the same principles and culture and philosophy and tradition and constitutional beliefs that we believe in the Valley. And the great thing about it is we are now joined to get rid of Wexton, push her west, to the east. He's now on the 81 corridor that represents our true values in the Valley. And I'm so pleased to introduce and to be so supportive of having Ben Cline to be part of our traditions and values and everything we believe in the Valley. Guys, I'm so happy to have Ben Cline in the Valley from far southwestern Virginia all the way up the Valley to represent who we are and to where we're going. So I want to say, hey, congratulations to Ben Cline on winning the election for this great district. So Ben, thank you. I'm going to introduce John Massoud. John, come on in. You can introduce Ben. Thank you.
Good evening, folks. My name is John Massoud, Chairman of the 6th Congressional District Republican Party. And it is with great humility and at the same time great pride that we announced a few minutes ago the AP called this race for Ben Cline.
Amen.
Last year when redistricting was finished, the first thing I did was came to Frederick, Clark, and Winchester and said, you people are going to love your new congressman. Because when I think about Ben Cline was the type of citizen legislator that the Founding Fathers wanted. He was interested in taking care of his people, not taking care of the special interest. Ben Cline worries about Main Street, not K Street. So it is with great privilege that I introduce to you your current and new Congressman, Ben Cline.
Yeah!
All right. Let's get everybody in here. Come on, bring them on. Yep, there we go. All right. Well, good evening, 6th District. Who's ready for a victory? Clark County, the newest parts of the 6th Congressional District. It's my greatest honor to represent the 6th District in the U.S. House of Representatives. And it is my honor and privilege to represent the 6th District for the next 2 years in the U.S. House of Representatives. And from the looks of things on the TV, it looks like it's going to be an even better 2-year term for the Republicans in the majority. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First, I want to thank God for the blessings that He has bestowed upon me and upon my family, upon this great nation, and upon this great district that we call home. I also want to thank my family, starting with my wife Elizabeth, my daughter Catherine, my daughter Sarah, who couldn't be here. I didn't realize that the schedule of a 5th grader was busier than the schedule of a member of Congress. But I also want to thank my mother Julie for being here as well. Thank you all. My family, as you all know, family is the most important thing to me, and as it is to so many across this district. And it's for our families that we work so hard each and every day, that we volunteer our time and efforts across the district, across this region, for our communities, for our neighborhoods, in civic groups, in churches, and to better our area, to better our country, and to better this world for future generations. So thank you all for all you do for our communities. I want to also thank you. I also want to thank my staff starting with the great campaign team led by Tyler Adams, our campaign manager. Dylan Audi and Susan Schick. Susan, thank you for all you do. I want to thank my team in Washington, led by Chief of Staff Matt Miller, who many of whom are here. Thank you guys for being here. They all understand what this is about. This is about serving the people. And my whole effort has been to make sure that ultimately, at the end of the day, the views of the people of the 6th District are carried to Washington and are advocated in the strongest manner possible. So, in the majority, hopefully those views are going to sync up with the views of the majority Republicans in Congress, and we're going to be able to get even more done for the people of the 6th District of Virginia. You know, this movement that we're seeing right now, a dedication to faith and to family and to community that invigorates the Republican Party, that encourages people to join the Republican Party, to get involved with the Republican Party, and drives us forward to victory, is a movement that didn't just begin tonight in the 6th District. It's begun over the last several years, but really reached a crescendo last year when we took back the House of Delegates and elected Glenn Youngkin, Winsome Sears, and Jason Miyares to Governor, Lieutenant Governor, and Attorney General. And I want to thank our great delegate here in Winchester and Frederick County, Bill Wiley, for his leadership here in this area in Richmond. I want to thank John Massoud for his great leadership as chair of the 6th District Republican Committee. Thank you, John Massoud, for your leadership as well. You know, we've got a lot of challenges facing this country, starting with just the basic cost of living right now. The fact that families across the 6th District, right here in Winchester and Frederick County and up and down the Shenandoah Valley, are really having a tough go of it. They're having a tough time when they go to the grocery store at the price of eggs, the price of milk, the price of bacon, and I love bacon, and the price of bacon is through the roof. But you know, then you look at they go to the pump and they have to fill up their tanks, and they're looking at the price of gas go up. And then they go home and they pay their electric bill, and they see their electric bills going up. And then they look at their paychecks, and their paychecks aren't keeping pace. And they're wondering what is going on in Washington that is causing these problems, and when are we going to have somebody get up there to fix it? Well, I am here to tell you that I am here to work on behalf of Frederick County, Winchester, Clark County, the entire Shenandoah Valley, and the 6th District of Virginia to fix the problems that are facing this country. We have got to go back to what got us to low gas prices, what got us to low food prices, what got us to being the strongest nation on earth, and that was energy independence. We've got to get back to energy independence. We've got to take action to control the crime that is growing here in cities like Winchester, fighting the drugs that are coming into our cities and killing kids across not just the 6th District, but across this country. We have got to secure our southern border. And finally, we have got to take action to make sure that everyone's tax dollars that are sent to Washington are invested in core functions of government and nothing more than what the Constitution dictates. It is your money. You should be the ones to control where it goes, not Washington bureaucrats. And I'm going to be working harder than ever to return that money to you, the taxpayers, and to make sure that you know best how to spend that money and how to look after your family. And we're going to make sure that more control is taken out of Washington and sent back to the states and sent back to the localities and sent back to the people who know best how things should work here in Winchester and in Frederick County. That's going to be my promise to the people of the 6th Congressional District. So, in closing, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Thanks to all the volunteers who worked so hard at the polls all day long. Thanks to all the people who made the rounds, knocking on doors, handing out literature, making sure that people knew about the importance of this election today for the people. And thanks to all the voters for their confidence in me. I take it as so important. It's the highest honor of my life to represent you, the people, to represent your views. I will fight each and every day for you, and I can't wait to get started. God bless you. God bless the 6th District, and God bless the United States of America. All right, we'll go down.